Oh, oh, Abacabara. Ah, look at his face. Ah. He's got a shirt that says San Francisco on it. I wonder if he's ever been to San Francisco. That's just south from me. That's not like too far. It's not like across the country like my kids are. Interesting. He's got a cigarette burning too. Hey, he's growling there. San Francisco. Let's carry on. I don't think I've seen a leaf have that much facial expression before.
Lucy. And also, coffee always on top.
Stretch. The stretch on his hand when he did that, it's like, he was like, there's almost 5 frets. That's his baby finger from there, because he just kind of lifted off at that last second to bring it up. That's, wow.
What? Yes.
Yeah, this sounds a lot like the original. The original came out in 2005, and it's just solo guitar. While it does sound a lot like the original, this one, it sounds a lot more bluesy, making use of those blue notes on like the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th.
Oh, come on. How many notes was that? Could you imagine Alip Gustaki out with an electric guitar in his hand with feedback and the sustain that you can get out of an amplifier with the reverb and everything? Could you imagine, I mean seriously imagine, I mean what he would be doing on that thing? It'd just be out of this world. Then I think people would definitely think he's an alien. He's not an alien though. Anyhow.
Oh man, I love also, we're like, we're going, I'm into the groove. And also Alip, it's really there. Like I see him move so much more than usual, which is kind of fun because you see that he's really feeling it. I really enjoy him playing these, riffs and everything. This is more traditional blues. I love it. It's rock. I always been curious to see Alip playing other genre, other styles of music. The fingerstyle. It's complex. It's also very harmonious. But let's say this is simpler stuff to play for Alip, and we are enjoying it. Yes!
He seems, I've noticed this, okay? I've done 2 early videos from Alip, and he seems to be a more emphatic movement-wise with his face, his head, just more into it, showing more emotion than he does more regularly now. I think now it's just more focusing on getting it perfect, precise, and focusing.
feel like it's a hot summer day down in Mississippi or New Orleans, that is.
Like I said, I don't know this piece. Uh, Bruce Cockburn is a folk guitarist, performer, singer. He does a lot of stuff. This is definitely a like a Robert Johnson Delta blues inspired piece, but it's a lot lighter than traditional blues. I'm liking this. I'm knowing what Alip is doing with his fingering. A very complicated for a blues number. Definitely very complicated for a blues number. But it's quite interesting to watch.
Oh man, I'm enjoying this. Very good. Alip, I don't know why you took this off, but I'll definitely, you know, we don't mind if you redo this. You know, you do more blues. That sounds great. You can really see Alip loves this stuff as well. And I also, like I said before, I also been curious. I have the feeling he likes rock, metal, and which one are his favorites. I always would love to see Alip with an electric guitar with distortion to see how he plays, you know, what he likes to do. That's something it's never been seen.
Open strings. I love those the way he has his guitar tuned. So those open strings for the walking blues line, that boom 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 boom. It's a really low pitch, like my voice, so I can actually sing it because my voice is so low.
This guy right here gets me to want to play my guitar more and more every day, man. Nice.
He's got such a nuance when he plays, like when he's playing like his F chord there, and he just when he plays it, he starts off a fret lower and vroom, comes up to it. It's so subtle. But these are the nuances that I'm starting to notice a lot of Alip. He does an awful lot of that, awful lot of from the chord, but going up or down a fret in the midst, and sometimes both, before he kind of settles in on the actual chord. But it just sounds so beautiful, so subtle. But it adds to it. It's almost like a tremolo or a vibrato while somebody's playing is what it is. That's the type of effect I hear from it anyways. So here we go. See that? There, he did it again. There, he does it so often. Oh, come on. How many notes is that? My fingers can't even flick up that fast, let alone play on a guitar. He wiped the brow.
I can understand maybe why Alip took it off. Maybe he wasn't happy with the microphone, you know, with the sound. You hear that sometimes the microphone clips a little bit, so not allowing us to hear the clarity of the sound. You know, it's more metallic. But that also happens in that open, you know, room like that. I've said this many times. I'm sure that when Alip does these covers in a more like controlled environment, they will sound just awesome. But even then, this sounds great, and I really don't understand the reason why for not being on his channel. I'm really enjoying the groove, but I also love that you can get into the groove, you know, and feeling the groove. It's difficult, and I love seeing Alip just going. I love it. And it's also difficult because usually you have one guitar doing this, you know, if you're in a band doing the rhythm section, of course, keeping the, you know, pace, and then you have the solo guitar just improvising on top, you know. So he's giving us those little leaks and solos.
This is the most into a song I've ever seen Alip. He's like so into it. Most of the time, like, Alip is pretty reserved when he's playing, but you hear it in the music. And but here he's just like all into it. I love it. I love it.
I wonder how he comes up with wanting to do a Canadian tune like this. Outstanding. I love that he just doesn't focus on one genre, man. He mixes it up big time. You get a little bit of everything from our guy, Alipers. Once again, showing us some style that only